The Harbour is set in Hong Kong in the 1940s and in Shanghai in the 1930s, on the sort of cusp of the Second World War. It's into this kind of complicated historical setting, and conflicted, actually, historical setting, that Stevie, my main character's journey, occurs. And she is challenged in more ways than any of us would like to imagine, I think, and is morally compromised and has, in order to survive, and in the end kind of finds love, and which is presumably the best outcome that any of us can hope for as well. The book was inspired by a true story, and I met this incredible woman who was the mother of a friend of mine, and this was her story, that she was trapped in Hong Kong during the occupation of the Japanese occupation in the war, and it was such an incredible thing to imagine the reality of that. I suppose that's what really grabbed my imagination, and I couldn't quite let go of the story. One of the characters in the book is in fact a historical figure. Obviously, I've taken terrible liberties with her, and people who knew her probably wouldn't recognise my version of her. But she was an exceptional person, and this is the character of Madame Kung, and she is one of three exceptional sisters. They were the Sung sisters, and they all three married the most powerful men on all the different divisive and divided sides of the Chinese Civil War, which was at that point deciding the future that China would take, and in fact has taken. The basic premise of the book, The Harbour, is an exploration of the possibility of love between people who have had to take morally compromising decisions and in order to survive. And I suppose I feel that life, and this is during the war in the instance of the Harbour, but for me, life is full of such challenges, and actually I think we're all constantly morally challenged to some degree or another, and I felt that that was something that I really wanted to consider for myself.